Welcome to Gene's Reviews, where I basically do whatever the hell I want. Scary video in my car. Let's check out a video from That Is Impossible. Says TikTok videos that are not for bedtime.
On December 2022, a lot of people witnessed a very strange event just above the Sapphire Club in Las Vegas.
There's a UFO directly above the club.
At the time, the event was so strange that it gathered hundreds of people on the streets, looking at it and recording it. In the video, we can see several dots of light behind the clouds, and it seems like they're completely still, not moving at all. Just by looking at it, people could see that this is not your everyday lights in the sky. This is probably something else. But what makes it even stranger is the fact that when the Sapphire Club's strobe lights point directly at this thing, whatever it is, it's as if it reflects the strobe lights.
Okay.
In other words, it's as if there's some sort of invisible object behind the clouds and it somehow forgot to turn off the headlights. But it didn't stop there. Something similar happened recently in Florida.
Well, that's moving though.
What the? No. Wait.
That's weird. That's really weird.
Holy. They're coming for you, Tony. They're coming for me. What the is that?
Now what makes this all very interesting is that apparently a couple of weeks ago a new trend started in social media where people are buying military green lasers and pointing it randomly at the sky, more precisely at random stars. And what happens in the video is leaving the entire internet completely baffled.
Okay, so that's done by laser being pointed at it? Is that what he's saying?
Debe ser un metal grande o un espejo, no sé por qué.
Porque se dio filete en la gracia.
Porque para que rebote de esa forma, claro, ¿cachai? Eso no es una linterna, ya cachamos que no es una linterna.
For some strange reason, in the video we can clearly see what appears to be a star somehow responding to the green laser by reflecting back. This is absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah, that's weird.
The video was recorded a couple of weeks ago by Daniel Segovia in Santiago del Chile. Strange, isn't it? But to make it even stranger, another video was posted where a person does the same thing and it happens again. In the video, a person is randomly pointing a green laser at a star in the sky.
Okay.
This is until the star disappears and starts blinking back as if it's communicating somehow. This is when whatever this thing is shines the green laser back at the person. Whatever's going on here, it left the entire internet completely creeped out. Some internet users suggest that this is fake, that maybe there's a person on top of a mountain somewhere shining a green laser and a flashlight back. Other internet users believe that this is the real deal.
That's quite a bit of work to go through.
There are UFOs watching us, or maybe something far more sinister. Doing a quick research on the topic, I found out that actually this became a trend in 2012 and it might have started with Stephen Greer in 2005. And there are several ufologists that have been using this technique to actually catch the attention of these unidentified flying objects.
Okay.
And apparently there are dozens of videos of people trying this out with a certain level of success, which makes us wonder what is really going on in our sky. Questions like, are these objects really UFOs?
No way. I can't see it on my phone camera.
And are they pretending to be stars? And why do they react to the green laser specifically? These are some of the questions that are leaving absolutely everyone baffled. Now, if all of this wasn't strange enough, it gets stranger. A couple of weeks ago, a Reddit user by the name of Martian Ash X12 posted a very intriguing video of a friend of his using a PVS 14 Gen 3 night vision camera. And in the video, you can see several unidentified objects crossing the sky.
Yep.
So it may actually prove the existence of such objects, and not only that, these objects might actually be the same ones that are reacting to these green lasers. But who knows? I want to know your thoughts. What do you really think is going on here?
I don't know. I think it's real.
Miren esto que está sucediendo ahorita. Estamos aquí en Lisboa. No sabemos, no se sabe. Miren el avión. Va a combatir esto que se ve acá. No se sabe qué. Si alguien sabe.
Are these actually UFOs?
I think they are.
Or are they just drones? Or maybe something else far more sinister?
I don't think they're drones. I think they're UFOs. But I don't necessarily think it's something to be afraid of. Who knows though?
From the earliest days of Alexander Graham Bell's invention to the latest iPhone release, mobile phones have become an essential part of our daily lives. With their advanced features and conveniences, it's hard to imagine living without them nowadays. But what if these devices are doing more than just making our lives easier? What if they're actually spying on us?
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Nowadays, most people are already aware that when you're talking to someone and you have your phone nearby, if you're talking about a product or a trip that you made, most likely the next day your phone is going to start showing advertisements for those kind of things that you talked about.
And if I search for stuff,
it's
I get more of it later.
Now, what if it's doing more than just listening to us? About a year ago, Bree Thomason accidentally found out through her infrared camera that our phones are taking invisible pictures of us every 5 seconds.
Wild and crazy Friday night findings. We just discovered, which we already knew, that your phone, an iPhone specifically, takes an infrared picture of you with your Face ID every 5-ish seconds. And we looked at it through an infrared camera and it's pretty wild. Let's show you. Okay, have your home screen.
It's on the home screen.
Not touching anything.
No buttons.
Okay, infrared lens on the camera. Boom, there was 1. 2. That's so wild. Okay, cover the camera.
Okay.
Oh, there was another one. Okay, nothing. Oh, it's trying. It's taking pictures of your finger. Okay, move your finger.
Wow.
Ready? Boom.
After being uploaded, the video amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and internet users were completely baffled by this. Is our phone actually spying on us somehow? Needless to say, the next day there were hundreds of videos of people trying the same thing out to see if it actually worked, and surprisingly, in most cases, it did.
Is there a way to... Well, the only thing you could do,
remember,
I guess,
this is something that we can't see
lock
with the
the
naked
camera
eye,
lens.
so we need an infrared camera to check it out. After the topic became a viral thing, newspapers all over the world were talking about it. The company that produces the phone actually released an official note, saying that this is actually an aspect of a certain model of the phone, and this is actually part of the Face ID system and the Animoji. In other words, according to the company, this is just a scanning system that checks every 5 seconds if the person is still there. Otherwise, it would automatically shut the screen off. And even though Apple's explanation is plausible, is most likely what's going on, many people out there were still skeptical about it.
I'm still skeptical.
Most internet users seem to agree that there's something wrong about the way this system works. One internet user stated, "Isn't that just because your phone's making sure you're looking at it to keep the screen on?" And another user replied, "Well, my phone just closed when looking at it." And another one stated, "There's times I've been thinking of what to type and just staring at the screen and it'll try to shut down."
Huh.
In other words, some internet users are not very confident that this 5-second system is just for Face ID and attention aware.
I don't
might
think it
actually
is.
be for something else either. But there's no evidence or proof of that. And not only that, what would they be doing with our pictures? And where would they be storing it? But even so, I want to know your thoughts. What do you think is really going on here? Do you think that mobile phones may actually be spying on us, or maybe there's nothing to worry about? Leave a comment down below.
I think the only way to combat that would be to cover up the camera while you're searching stuff on the phone.
A couple of weeks ago, a subscriber sent me a video, or actually more than one video, of a man who has been having strange encounters in his farm at night. When I watched the videos, I was astonished and very creeped out about it. My first thought was that this had to be fake.
She just woke me up again and said she heard it on the roof, and this time so did I,
So I started researching the topic. Wolfman, Wendigo, Sasquatch, Dogman. These types of encounters, but specifically in farms. I mean, it would make a lot of sense that if these mythical creatures actually exist, one of the best places for them to get food would be a farm. So when I started researching the topic, I was astonished by the number of supposed encounters that people had had in the past with these types of creatures in their farms. And I guess that one of the oldest and most intriguing stories would be of the Michigan Dogman in the 1800s.
Okay, so is something a dog or what? Oh, la verga!
According to the legend, in 1887, a lumberjack named W.E. Cox reported seeing a creature with the body of a man and the head of a dog while working in the forests of Michigan. And over the years, there have been many other sightings and reports of the Michigan Dogman, including one from a farmer named Robert Fortney in 1938. Now, Fortney claimed that the creature had killed several of his cattle and left behind strange footprints. In the 1980s, the legend of the Michigan Dogman gained widespread attention when a local radio station played a song about the creature.
Dogs that circled her house at night, they walked like men and screamed.
Now, I'm not too sure if these stories are entirely true or not. What I do know is that a couple of weeks ago, subscribers sent me links and videos to a social media account by the name of Forbidden Outdoors. Now Casey, the person who runs the channel, usually posts videos of him doing his daily things on his farm, like fishing, hunting, that sort of stuff.
Hey guys, girls, Casey here.
And a couple of weeks ago, late at night, him and his wife started hearing a creepy howling sound, one that they could not identify. And one specific night, he was able to capture it on camera, and this is what happened.
For whatever reason, they're pretty close to the house this morning. Just out of sight, like usual. I gotta get to the truck to get to work. I don't really want to leave this porch.
A strange howling sound from an unknown animal can be heard in the video, but Foul Mitten Outdoors is unable to capture it on camera. However, things take a creepy turn the next day when his girlfriend starts hearing what sounds like footsteps coming from the roof, and this is what happens.
Well, my girlfriend just came upstairs screaming, woke me out of bed, said that there's something on the roof, and I don't see it. She thinks one of them's up there somewhere. I don't know. But she said she's going to leave if I can't do something about it. So I don't know what to do here.
Coyote?
What the hell was that?
Unfortunately for Casey, situations like these become a common thing in his life. Until one certain night, he starts hearing the howling sounds again. He goes outside and actually captures a glimpse of the creature.
They're all over the damn place again tonight. I'm gonna keep walking towards it.
Hope you have a weapon on you.
Capture something here. All right, whatever you are, you need to leave. Stay out of this place. This is our home. This is our home. You need to leave. You leave now.
After giving out several warnings to whatever this is, he fires a shot randomly at the sky to scare it away, and apparently it works.
I don't think it's gonna come around for a little bit. I think that'll keep it away for a while.
He goes back home in hopes of never seeing this thing again. However, a couple of days later, he uploads another video titled Second Encounter, Finally Know It's There. This is what happens.
Well, she just woke me up again and said she heard it on the roof. And this time, so did I, so you can get out there and have a look. Okay.
After going outside, he quickly goes around the house to see if he can capture anything on camera, and, well, he does.
Oh, holy shit. All right.
Hope they zoom in a little.
On the other side of the house. Oh.
Thought I saw some eyes or something.
Oh. What the hell? Where'd it go? What is that? What the son of a... What's going on here? Oh my God.
After being posted, the video amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and internet users were completely baffled by it. Some suggest that this is fake, this is all just for views and stuff, and it could be. Others believe this is legit, a skinwalker or maybe Mothman or even a Dogman type sighting. Internet users also left different types of comments theorizing the origin and the reason for the bones that mysteriously show up on top of his roof. Now, being that there are quite a few strange stories of Dogman type creatures in Michigan, it could just be that Foul Mitten Outdoors was unlucky enough to come face to face with one of these creatures. The entire situation from beginning to end is very strange, but I'm not too sure, I could be wrong.
It's
What's
weird.
your take? Do you think this could actually be just fake for views and stuff like that, or is it the real deal? I remember when I was younger, I used to spend most of my time playing with my friends on the street next to my house. Nowadays, most people spend most of their time inside their homes, playing video games, watching television, and surfing the internet. According to Oberlo.com and many other sources, people nowadays spend around 7 hours per day, every day, surfing the internet. That's a lot. And when you spend that much time on social media, you'll probably see a lot of memes, cats, and dog videos and that sort of thing. However, sometimes you can come across the darkest corners of these digital realms and end up coming across the strangest and the most unexplained videos ever.
Wow. That's editing there.
Yes, this is the case with this video that was recorded in Brazil by a couple of people who were having a good time at a bar. It was late at night when all of a sudden something really strange and completely unexplainable happened.
Hey, fool! Hey, no.
Did you see that?
No.
One of the men in the background apparently throws a flip-flop at something. Then the flip-flop simply disappears out of nowhere. You can't see it or hear it falling back on the ground. Now, if this wasn't strange enough, the man on the street starts screaming at something. This is when a luminous object swooshes away, scaring off everyone around. What is going on in this video?
Okay, that
I can't seem to figure out, and apparently neither can anyone else.
I don't know.
After being posted, the video amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and people were trying to figure out what was really going on here. Some internet users suggest that the flip-flops actually ended up in a backroom of some sort. Now, just in case you don't know about it, the backrooms were an idea that started in 2019 when an anonymous user started a thread on 4chan's paranormal themed board asking users to post disquieting images that just fell off. One of the photos was a picture of a place like this. Now, even though this was a fictitious idea, little by little it started growing on people, and all of a sudden there were countless reports of people stating that they had a faint memory of being in a place like this before. Now, if this wasn't strange enough, it gets even stranger. But when it comes to these strange and unexplained things that occasionally happen in our lives, there's one that happened to Joseph Udensky, a man who has a social media account where he posts videos of life hacks and machining. And if you take a look into his profile, you'll see that his videos are very focused on the topic.
Ever got to cut some bolts or screws down?
However, there's one specifically that caught the attention of the entire internet, and to this day people are trying to figure out exactly what's going on here.
Well, I was trying to vacuum, and I just found tiny little balls of mercury in my carpet for no apparent reason. And this is the reason that I don't ever vacuum.
When the video was uploaded, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments of people who were completely intrigued by the video. Most internet users wanted to know where the mercury came from, while others stated that it could have come from an old rug or a very old mirror. But it also sparked curiosity and fear in some internet users who started immediately searching for mercury on their carpet floors. The thing is, mercury isn't exactly a very common substance. You won't find it here and there. In a next video, Joseph explains he thinks that the mercury is coming from an old mirror he found carved inside one of the walls in his house.
This old mirror that I originally found behind this wall.
And I'm not exactly sure if this actually clarifies anything or makes it even weirder.
I call this the haunted mirror as a joke. And now I see these hand marks, like, I don't know what, in the, where the haunted mercury bleeding mirror came from, where I found it at least. Got my creeper, because this sucks. So yeah, down here. Alright, so there's this hidden compartment of the house here.
What I know is that to this day, Joseph hasn't figured out exactly what's going on inside his home. Have you ever found anything strange inside your home that you thought shouldn't be there?
No, not really.
And what do you think is going on in these strange and unexplained videos?
I don't know on that one. That's weird. There has to be some kind of editing trick. That's the only thing I could think.
Being a police officer isn't exactly the easiest of jobs. And I guess that we can all agree that most cops have seen it all. After all, it's the nature of the job to be exposed to virtually everything America has to offer. Researching a bit about the topic, I found out that it's not exactly the most uncommon thing for policemen to actually get calls from people asking for help to deal with the paranormal. And this is exactly the case with a video that was uploaded by Julian Petit a couple of months ago. In this 4-minute video, police officers are called to help a woman who believes her house has been broken into. But when they find absolutely no one inside, things start to get weird. This is what was caught on one of the police officers' body cam. Check this out.
I left for a while to go shopping, and when I came home, the door was open. I think somebody broke in.
Does anyone live in the house?
Yes. My husband, myself, and our 2 kids, but they're out of town right now. They're with his parents.
And how many rooms do you have?
2 upstairs and 1 downstairs.
All right, we're gonna have to go and search the house. Is it okay if we go in?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have any like pets or dogs or anything?
No.
Just stay here, man.
Police, if anyone's here, make yourself known.
Police.
Oh, it's getting kind of suspenseful here.
Anyone inside?
It's a bathroom.
While sweeping the woman's house, one of the police officers comes face to face with a strange situation. After he opens one of the closet doors, it seems to bang shut by itself, just behind him. At this point, if I were the police officer, I would be getting the heck out of there. I can't imagine the pressure that they're feeling right now. But these police officers are brave, and they continue on sweeping the woman's house, and this is what happens next. Check this out.
I'm gonna check downstairs, you get upstairs.
Police. Anyone inside, make yourself known.
Yeah, there goes the door. Okay, the police aren't going to fake something like that.
In the video, we can see one of the doors apparently opening by itself, and I guess the police officer noticed it too. He then goes inside the room because after all, it's his job. He checks it out, and then he gets out. When he's about to go downstairs, something chilling happens and he catches all of it on camera. Check this out.
Downstairs, clear.
Man, that's, you couldn't pay me enough. Sounds like a prankster ghost.
Upstairs clear?
Yeah, we're good.
When the police officer is about midway down the stairs, he hears what appears to be footsteps just behind him, and in the video we can hear it very clear.
Yeah.
Completely baffled, it's as if the police officer acknowledges that there's something invisible there, something that he can't deal with. So knowing that there's absolutely nothing else that they can do, they call it a day. After the video was posted, internet users were divided. Some believe the video is staged or fake somehow. Others think that this is the real deal. Not only that, some even say that when the cop's about to go downstairs, when he looks back the last time, we can supposedly see a shadowy figure inside one of the rooms. And even though I'm not sure I can see a figure inside the room, this is one of the creepiest videos I've watched so far. I don't know exactly what it is about it, but it gives me the chills.
It does me too.
But when it comes to shadowy figures, there are two videos that were uploaded recently that may actually prove their existence. But before I go on, let me explain a little bit about shadow people. They are usually claimed to be viewed as unrecognizable, fleeting shadows out of the corner of an observer's eye.
That's the only time I've ever seen
as a
it.
dark mass, others sometimes in a humanoid shape. Most people report feeling some sort of evil intent coming from them, and sometimes not being able to distinguish their face features. These entities have been observed throughout all humanity, and to this day no one knows if they're just a figment of our imagination or if they're the real deal.
I think they're the real deal.
Recently, a social media account by the name of VK Project seems to have captured one on camera.
Hey, no, stay there. Hey.
Oh, there was something there. That could have been a reflection, though.
It's okay. It's okay.
In the video, VK Project appears to capture a shadowy figure sitting down on his couch. If this wasn't strange enough, what makes it even stranger is the fact that he apparently has a dog with him, and it seems to be reacting to whatever this thing is. Some internet users seem to agree that maybe the video is real, while others state that this is most likely CGI or just an edit. And after watching the video for a couple of times, I've noticed that whatever this thing is, I can't make out any of its features.
Right.
But because I don't see a dog in the video and there's no more information about it, it becomes very hard to say that this is the real deal.
Yeah, just gotta keep an open mind.
But things are a bit different in another video posted by Joe Brown Ghost Hunter.
Maybe not.
In this video, a family is playing with a dog when all of a sudden this happens. Check this out.
There's somebody right there. I got that. Oh my god, I got that. I swear to God. Oh my god.
It sees something.
They just put down.
Did you see that? What appears to be a patch of white mess can be clearly seen in the video, apparently playing with the dog.
Yep.
A ghost maybe? Or something else entirely? What is going on here in this video? Have you ever experienced something paranormal with your pets? And do you think that dogs and cats can actually see these entities somehow? Well, this is it for now, but we do have more videos.
Well, that was a good video. I like that one. Yeah, that last one with the cops, the only way that could be staged is if they weren't cops at all, and that was just, it was like a ruse or something, but it seemed real to me. How about you guys? Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Now, it's time for a joke. It's time for a joke to brighten your day. Ghosts are such bad liars. I can see right through them.